Oh
Baby
no! Oh no!
Views from the chair. Log on time.
Won't he do it?
Shout out to the people that hold us accountable.
Won't he fucking do it?
Mm.
I got my mom in the background. Dirty ass young boy.
Quiet is kept as at whatever level you want to say we are. We got to be one of the few live podcasts.
Oh no, bro, because Gilbert Arenas goes live. Jeff T goes live.
I don't think they call it. Oh, 520 is 520 got 2 shows though. They got a live show podcast.
Outside of that, yeah.
I'm wondering. We're talking about the pod behind the scenes.
I think,
but I'm if we did it in person, could we stay live?
No, and I don't think I would be against that. But I mean, if somebody does that, well, we could. Maybe we could figure it out. I was curious. I'm thinking we go in person probably next month when the weather breaks a little bit. And then I want to get some guests back on eventually. I'd like to get Flacco on the next couple weeks. Get him back, and then I'd like to get Brett back once the weather breaks, so he can talk about where he's been the last 3 years with his cidery. I mean, when he first came on, it's really interesting to look back on it. It kind of was all a concept plan, and now he's got a full fucking cidery lounge establishment. Been running for 2 years.
What has it been? 3-4 years?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Is what the pod's been like. I think 3.5 years, and he was one of our first guests, like after 6 months, and that was just when he was getting the permits and building it up. And now I think he's going to season 3 on after the opening. He just got his liquor license. Bro, I'm not good with time.
Yeah, because this was like a COVID thing, kind of.
Yeah, it was.
So it might be like 4 years. We might be like 200 episodes plus in.
Maybe. Yeah, it's got to be 4 actually, because the first year I was in Philly in my other apartment. Second year I was in Delaware, and then third and fourth I was in Philly at the other apartment, and now fifth is back here. We're 5 years in.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah, that shit flew.
Yep, time flies when you're having.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
So good, John. What you get into this weekend though?
Oh, weekend recap. Friday I went out. I was out on the town. Got a little fucked up by accident. Yeah, you know what's funny is I went out as my little brother's birthday and shit, so I always meet my siblings. We go out, get a little fucked up. Met a pal. We got a little jammed up and we got hungry. It was at my little sister bar shit that she works at. The Quinn, something like that.
Coin.
That's right across the street from Bardea, right? So we get hungry, like, let's go to Bardea and shit. I'm drunk as fuck in that nice ass restaurant, just being loud and dumb.
Rated one of the best restaurants in the state as well.
Just walking that bitch with a Scully and Tim's on, drunk.
Yeah.
Having a fucking blast, dog. Having a fucking blast. I get picked up in the Uber on the way home like 2:00. My fucking minivan. That shit got the power door slides open ever so gracefully. Blood red leather seats when I hop in there. Hop in that bitch and like, what's up, gang? Hop in there. It's an old retired cop, so we chop it up. I was pretty drunk, but I was conversation drunk, not sleep drunk.
Yeah.
Shit. On Friday I had to go out to Baltimore for work. I stopped. I got some shit. I'm shopping a lot, bro.
Shopping house clothes,
everything.
Yeah.
If you can buy it, I've been shopping it.
Yeah.
I stopped on the way home from Baltimore at some stores, got some clothes, got some shoes, got some stuff. Went out Saturday. I went golfing. Got absolutely wrecked golfing. Great time. Great day. And I cannot for the life of me remember what I did on Sunday. But yeah, solid weekend.
Yeah. Same for me. I went to the mall Saturday.
Nice.
Saturday. Took the little man, me and the lady, and I realized I'll never be back to the mall on a Saturday again. just chaotic. It's not an enjoyable experience. I've always been I'm going in the morning, or I'm going at night. It's one of the two. Right when they open, or an hour and a half, 2 hours before they close. We went probably like 1 o'clock on the weekend. And when I say chaotic, like not in the sense of like just wild shit happening, but it was just too many people. And I was like, yo, I can't shop like this. It's not an enjoyable experience for me at this age, at least. I can't do it. It's like people just walk, like you just walking around. Like I get just walking around the mall. I ain't that person, never been that person to just walk around the mall. But like, dog, get the fuck out the way.
I only walk fast in life in one scenario, and that's at the mall.
And that's another thing. She tells me all the time, yo, you walking too fast. It's a million people in this gym. I'm not slowing up the flow of traffic, and I don't want to be behind slow people as well. Mind you, we also got the stroller, so I'm whipping little man around, maneuvering through this shit. I'm just like, yo, let's go get something to eat and let's get the fuck out of here, because ain't nothing getting done today with this shit. So tried to shop, but that shit was a dub. 10, 15 minutes after being in there, I was just like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm not buying today.
You just reminded me, I saw your son last week, and he fucking hated me.
For 20 seconds.
It was the worst 20 seconds of my life, and I've been through a lot. And it was the worst 20 seconds of my life. And to add insult to injury, I had a little Trace dumbass with me. And I walk in, and King just looks at me, he cries, and then he runs away. And this motherfucker just jumps into Trey arms.
And it's funny because I left. I went upstairs.
Just jumps into Trey arms, ready for some fucking cuddles. And at that point, I'm hating on a fucking 1-year-old and a 9-year-old at the same time. I'm mad at them both, dog. I'm mad at them both. And then I forgot about some funny shit. I remember what happened Sunday, right? I remember doing a bunch of shit in my house, right? So I'm trying to strip floors, do all this dumb shit. I'm fucking with some carpet Sunday. I don't know if I told the story about the weed drinks on here. Did I not?
I don't think so.
Apparently in Delaware, weed's kind of legalized. Or edibles are legal. I don't really understand how it works yet. But a few weeks ago, I'm at the liquor store, and this older lady, you know, she's really animated, probably like 66, 68, somewhere around there. Like I'm walking up, I'm checking up. I'm just coming back from the outlets. I bought a bunch of shit. I'm having a blast. It's a great day. I'm going golfing the next day. I'm like, early tea time, you gotta grab the liquor before you go, the night before, right? So I grabbed some shit. I stop, I'm checking out, and the lady's like, you got to try that flower power drink over there, bud.
Flower power, that's the name?
I think the bitch is just being crafty.
I was about to say, that's tough.
Like, you got to try the flower power drink, bud. So I'm like, all right. I'm thinking it's some CBD shit, something like that. I'm like, where's that?
Yeah.
I go over there, I grab it. It's like fucking $18 for 4. She's like, yeah, you're going to love it, so-and-so. Let me know. I'm all about the flowers. I got a tattoo on my back and shit. And I think the old lady maybe trying to fuck. I don't know. But I'm having a blast. I'm in a good mood. We chop it up. I get home and I crack one up. I'll show you the shits right now. So I crack one of these shits. Like they call daisies.
Okay.
Daisies. Now what I don't realize is this shit says 10 milligrams on it, right? And it also says THC. THC is real weed.
Yeah.
That shit ain't Delta 8, Delta 9, whatever the fuck. That shit is real weed. So I crack one of them shits. They look like a seltzer. I'm thinking it's like seltzers, bro. I hop on the game with you and your buds. Yeah. I'm about to play some 2K. I'm locked in. It's lit. I drank one. And then I go to crack the second. I drink about half of it. It's probably been about 30 minutes. I'm thinking I'm going to get a nice little buzz. Like, I have to drink all 4 packs. I don't understand the milligrams. Bro, 40 fucking minutes in, I'm putting my microphone on the PlayStation controller on mute.
Yeah.
Because I'm scared I'm breathing too loud. I think I'm freaky because how loud I'm breathing. But I'm timing my breaths now. Because all of a sudden my shoulders hurt and my chest is hurting. And at that point it hit me like, am I having a heart attack?
Yeah.
And then it was like, there was 2 options in my mind only, right?
Yeah.
Do I tell John I think I'm having a heart attack and he has to come save me? Or do I avoid the embarrassment and just die? And I settled on die, bro. I settled on
I
die.
settled
on fucking die, dog. I was like, I'm not going out like that, so I'll just die. And then I came to the grip of like, I was like, should I just put this? How stupid I am when I'm fried. People don't know. I don't smoke. I never smoked like that. Not since I was like 20, 21. And I haven't really smoked any weed, probably like maybe like one hit in the last like 3 years. So I don't have any tolerance for it in general. Shit gives me panic attacks. I'm at the point where I need to get off the game, but I don't want to be awkward by saying I need to get off the game. So I'm thinking I should probably just unplug my Xbox.
I don't remember you getting off.
I'm thinking I should unplug my Xbox and text you and say I lost Wi-Fi. That's what I'm thinking in my mind.
That's hilarious.
What I'm thinking in my mind. And here's the kicker, John. I live by myself. How the fuck would you know if I unplugged the Xbox or just turned it off?
Nobody would know. I would have been like, oh, shit, this Wi-Fi must have out.
How the fuck would you know? So finally, I mustered up the courage to be like, yeah, I got to get off of my holler at you, right? Yeah. Anyway, long story short, 3 weeks go past. I won't touch this shit. I'm scared of it. I'm doing some shit on Sunday, having a fucking ball, having a productive day. I'm like, you know what? Let me try those weed drinks out again. I think I figured it out.
Oh, so when you was playing the game with us, you chugged the whole junk.
Yes. I drank the whole junk within 8 minutes, and then I got halfway through the second one. And it was one of them shits, bro. Like I tried to it's probably only 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I tried to sleep it off. I couldn't go to sleep because I was scared I was gonna die.
Yeah.
And then also I couldn't eat anything. It was the worst kind of high, bro. So I don't like weed. But anyway, I give it another go. I'm like, you know what? A couple sips probably be great. And it was right. Couple sips. Fucking fried, having a blast. Like, wow, I got it. This is great. Yeah. Giggling and watching some TV, about to play the game. And I get a call from a block number.
Okay.
Unknown. I'm not answering. I don't even like talking to people I don't know when I'm not fried.
Okay.
Another one. Unknown. Okay. Not getting this one. Third time it comes through. I answer. That's my man's. Yeah, I'm like, what's up, bro? You got a new phone? And he goes, I wish. I wish. And at this point, I was like, something's wrong.
Yeah.
So long story short, it's 9 o'clock, 9:30 on a Sunday. I'm in a fucking 24/7 courthouse, fucking fried out of my mind, paying somebody's bail.
Yeah.
Fucking cooked. I'm at the jaw, and the dude there is mad friendly. He's like, you look a little tired, bud. Maybe you should go home and get some sleep after this. I'm like, yeah, I'm going straight.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm fucking so tired.
I'm tired. Tired as shit.
So fucking tired.
Did you even think like, damn, I'm about to be fried walking in this room?
Yeah, but it was a good, I think I called you before and I was kind of giggled about it. Like, this shit is dumb. This how fucking fried I was too and dumb. That's why I don't do weed, bro, because it makes you dumb. I went in that bitch with no cash. Like, I didn't even stop to bring some. The bail's $200, dog. Yeah. The bail's $200 fucking dollars, dog. I go in that bitch with no cash. I got to go in. They're like, yeah, you actually have to pay cash. I got to go back to the store afterwards, fried. Come fuck that. Shit was
high as shit.
Dumb as shit, high as shit. It was fun, though. I like a story.
That's a good John. Yeah, I had a bad John last week. Driving the wheel, my baby. Just paid her off. Held me down for about 5-6 years. Motherfucker, I hit the corner, accelerate. Lights on the dash just start flashing. So I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on? So I'm thinking it's just like some small minor shit, maybe the battery, maybe the alternator, something. I'm like, all right, cool. Get it towed. I get the call of death. Your engine's done. You need a new job.
Damn, what you do after that?
What I do after what?
You figured out you needed a new job. What you do after that?
After that, well, I tried to get a used engine because it's crazy because this is the third engine I blew. And maybe that's something on me that I just don't know how to take care of a fucking engine. But I mean, all my cars have lasted me, I guess, the duration that they were supposed to. But in this instance, I said I'm done with engines. I hit up Elon. I'm in, and I went electric. I went Tesla, man. I went Tesla. Crazy car. Crazy car, man. Crazy car, cool car. Definitely feel like you in the future. He has a great product. I guess we don't have to fool with the man, to fool with the
You
product.
said you went on what?
What you mean?
What did you go on?
I went electric. I
Yeah.
hit a line and went electric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I need a car,
All right.
bro.
I hear you.
I need a fucking car, dog.
Motherfuckers getting money, dog. That shit Motherfuckers getting money. Motherfuckers getting
We seen the risk. I wasn't paying attention. We seen the risk. 5 minutes on the pod. The first 10 minutes on the pod, risk was high. Risk was high.
My bearded, you know.
No, don't try to hide the risk.
Motherfuckers getting money. Said I want electric. My boy went electric and not for the tax credit. God damn.
We doing this shit. We ain't. Yeah. So yeah. We
a little light work.
Yeah. So we talking all this shit. We gonna be in person soon. To the people out there. Because we can't just be doing this shit and then we just on here on Zoom and shit. Like we gotta. All right. It's been 5 years.
Motherfucker said I went on Tesla. Okay. God damn.
Yo, Elon, hit me, dog.
Ew, fucking Elon. Yeah, wild boy. Shout out to Elon.
Cool guy.
You support the motherfucker. Shout out to Elon. Elon fucked his bag up. I was just reading that shit. It's not a topic, but I was just reading that shit. He called a Mexican billionaire. He insinuated that he was organized with crime. The Mexican billionaire was like, all right, we're not fucking with Starlink.
Damn.
All his contracts, $7 billion worth of contracts, and then put another $22 billion into the Chinese company that does the same shit.
Damn.
Which I kind of respect Elon for this shit is because I don't see what he has to gain by alienating half of his target audience. I don't understand.
Funny thing is, he has nothing to lose either.
Money.
I mean, what does he have? Like 100 billion or a couple hundred billion?
Yeah, but
he ain't really losing money at that point.
I guess
7 billion and you got hundreds of billion, like a billion. How many zeros is that? 9?
I understand what you're saying. I guess. I mean, when you have publicly traded companies, you don't want to lose favor and then start failing because you can lose a shit ton of your net worth. Yeah. It's not like he has liquefied 20 billion, 200 billion.
Because they said he didn't even pay cash for Twitter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He could lose 75% of his net worth very quickly if he fucks the bag up. Obviously, I don't think he will. But I mean, I guess that begs the question: what's more important to actually have, money or power? And most situations, money buys you power, but in this situation, it already did. He's in probably the second most powerful position within the country right now.
Elon Musk?
Mm-hmm.
Easily. I mean, at this point, it seems like he's Trump's consigliere at this point. Like, it seemed like Trump going to him for, yo, what should I do in this situation? Oh, let's do this. All right, we're going to do that. I mean, I guess we talking about it. Trump had his, what was that? Did he address the country? What was that?
Oh, we're going into that. State of the Union.
That was a State of the Union?
Yeah, it was a State of the Union.
Okay. Yeah, even in that, it just seemed like he was boasting everything that Doge did. I was just like, all right. I guess this is where we at this point. He's the ringleader of this shit. That's his go-to guy. How did you feel about it? Because I caught it from y'all in the chat. I caught it probably halfway, and I couldn't sit through more than maybe 20, 25 minutes of it.
Yeah, I've really been trying to lock out of politics and less expressing. But my little bro hit us in the chat and was like, yo, Trump Live is lit. So I got on there. This shit I don't understand about the State of the Union. All right, I understand the Democrats don't like it. They sit the whole time. Yeah. I understand the Republicans have to like him, so they stand and cheer. All that shit is fucking stupid.
It looked like a cartoon.
That shit looked dumb. Why don't everybody just sit the fuck down? If you want to clap at the end, clap at the end. Nobody say anything during that shit. Let him get his shit off. Talk your talking points. Let's hear it. Why the fuck are we having a pep rally for the president?
No idea. He already won.
That shit is weird as shit. And I don't know. Like, I don't remember the last State of the Union. I'm sure the Democrats cheered for Joe Biden when they were going through that shit. That shit is dumb. It looks fucking stupid. It looks silly. The Democrats are holding up signs saying false, lies. That's funny because it is false and lies.
I didn't even see that.
It's false and lies, so that shit is funny. But, like, it's all stupid. Here's what I'm curious about. It's like, when did we switch our expectation to be higher for our coworkers than we have it for the presidents or the politicians? Like, there's a level of professionalism that we used to expect in a workplace or like a higher up you would expect out of a police officer or a mayor. And like, now it's just like these motherfuckers get cheered for acting like fucking kids. Like,
yeah,
that shit is dumb. All these motherfuckers are dumb. That shit looks stupid as fuck. The State of the Union was dumb as shit. It's all lies.
Oh, eggs, he lost me.
It's just all stupid.
Like, if you get to talk to the whole country, you bringing up the price of eggs?
Like, I think I shit on Trump so much that like people don't understand this. Like, I want this shit to work out. I think a lot of this shit is dumb. Like, when my friends call me and say they really had to respond to that email every fucking week to Elon, who has no idea what their job entails. I don't understand how you can send that shit is dumb. I don't get this shit. Like, these motherfuckers just get up and they talk and they say these talking points like, oh, and here's the other shit. Stop talking about the fucking guys and the girls sports. Why is that part of the State of the Union? I don't give a fuck.
No.
We're cheering for that. We're yelling about it like, hell yeah, we stopped them. That's the talking point. China talking about war. Canada wanted to shut off our electricity. We cheering because a couple dykes can't play with guys. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Not dykes, studs. You can't cancel people anymore anyway, so shit don't even matter. The shit is fucking weird. It's mad fucking stupid. Here's what I don't get. So we're talking about the wins. We're going win, win, win. Cheer, cheer, cheer. Cheer, cheer, cheer. We're not stupid. Just like the fucking like conservatives were saying during Biden, and Biden's like, yeah, I'm fighting inflation. It's dropping point by point. And they're like, yeah, well, shit's still expensive at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Shit is bad right now.
Yeah, it's still
just as expensive, if not more, at the grocery store. Gas is pretty much stagnant here. Might drop a little there, might raise a little over here. Canada fucking hates us, which is wild to see. Yeah. Mexico fucking hates us. China is saying that they're ready for a trade war, a political war, any kind of fucking war we want. This shit is bad.
I'm just like, first, let's stop mentioning Biden, dog. We're not gonna hear from Biden. God forbid, but it's gonna happen till the day he passes. Not even hear from him, but like hear about him. Biden, he gone. It's over. He won.
I don't care about Biden.
Yeah, just saying everything and then blaming everything on him as well is like, dog, just say you're gonna fix it. Say I'm gonna fix the problems from the last regime or the last president. Like, this shit getting old bringing him up. The power struggle with China right now is crazy. Because honestly, I think they give less than a fuck than we do. As far as us as a country, I ain't got time for that shit.
Look,
I ain't got time for that shit.
We still have a little power. Like, as people, China really got to rock with whatever the fuck their leaders say.
That's it.
Like, they really have to rock. So if we're doing this tariff shit and we're going to tax the fuck out of everybody and it's going to fuck the people, more power to you. But it's so interesting, honestly.
Even my take on the tariffs is like, I get it. Like, the intention is to have us buying American products. But dog, that ain't the case. That's just not how we is. At least 80% of the shit in our houses is probably made in China. So you telling me we got to pay a 25% increase on whatever comes through? 80% of the shit we got in our house? Come on, dog. Because I know the business that's buying the product ain't about to take the 25% hit and let us rock. So I don't see how that's gonna make anything cheaper. Canada, Mexico. Why do you want to have beef with your neighbors? You don't want to have beef with your neighbors in your house, in your neighborhood. We gonna do this as a country? Both sides? Yeah, we not fucking with either one of y'all. Tariffs. What are we doing, dog? That's who you want. You want them to look out when you leave. Like, yo, anybody come to my crib? Anybody fucking with my shit? Let me know while I'm going. Nah, burn both bridges on both sides. Fuck both of y'all. Pay up just for being by me. Come on, dog. What are we doing?
I just don't get it because I mean the whole tariff shit, like you're saying, it makes sense if you're saying we're gonna encourage American spend. Okay.
Give a tax to the people that buy American. How about that?
If we're gonna encourage American made, that's fine. But I want the general public to realize that American made costs more and it's gonna increase your cost of living. If you're okay with that, cool. No debate here. That's your policy. Great. Now, if we just fuck Canada on this and we cripple their economy and they come back and say, well, we're going to fucking 500% tax tariff on the electricity that we have in New York, Maine, fucking all these major cities, and it's going to cripple your electrical grids. And people are online saying, well, that's an act of terror. It's kind of an act of terror to cripple their economy too. So we're both doing acts of war for some weird reason, I guess. I don't really understand it. And this is the weirdest shit about it is what Trump keeps saying is, I'm doing it because they won't stop the drug flow into the U.S.
Why? And that's the other thing. Why is that just their problem? It's ours as well. And if we even go deeper into the drug problem, how did it start? We was funding wars.
I don't know if there's any statistics that show that Canada's got a big fucking drug flow into America. I don't know if that's true. Like, is there any reports that says that?
Only thing I know they bring is weed. I don't know about the fentanyl from Canada. That's new shit.
I don't get it. But I saw Canada just did an executive order to stop selling alcohol made in America, so they're pulling that shit all off the shelves.
Oh
even that online, I'm like, dude, that's how fucking stupid people are. They're like, oh, well, they already bought and paid for it, so who's that hurting? The companies that supplied it, you fucking idiots. If they won't sell it, they're not going to resupply. They just lost their revenue for next week, next month, the next quarter. That's a fucking hit. Yeah, they made the initial sale, but they're not going to make any more. You fucking idiots. How silly can you be?
The small up-and-coming companies is the ones that's really going to feel it. Like, oh, we got a market in Canada now? Oh, it's dead. Thanks, bro.
This shit is fucking dumb. And the whole China shit, I don't. Look, here's the funny shit is, like, I'm still patriotic in the fact of where it's like, you know what? Fuck China. All right? China want to fucking puff their chest out and say we're ready for war or whatever.
I ain't said.
Fuck y'all. All right? Motherfuckers not about to bully us. We do have a knucklehead that's a president that's starting a bunch of problems for no fucking reason, or he has reasons that probably I don't agree with. China, no, you ain't bully balling shit. Fuck you.
Wait, they ain't even bullying. They just retaliating.
Yeah, but don't go from like, all right, I'm about to tax you on your goods to, all right, what you want to shoot it out? That shit weird. That's like if I'm at the basketball court, like, well, check rock, let's play one-on-one. And you like, well, let's throw hands then.
Nah, let's play one-on-one. It's like I'm taxing you to come on my court.
Okay.
You gotta pay a 25% tax fee to the hood to play here. All right, well, we not doing that. What you want to do? Matter of fact, we gonna tax you. Then we can take it wherever you want. Again, I get the intent by American.
Shit not sweet over here either.
I mean, we know
shit ain't sweet.
We the illest. Keep it a being. Like we the wildest niggas out. We drop atomic bombs. We don't play.
We're playing bully ball right now. I don't like playing bully ball.
I like being I like us when we the fucking y'all know we could shoot this whole shit up, but we're chilling.
We're chilling.
That's how we've been playing it for the past. Well, not even the past because we've been shooting shit up, but we just been doing that shit in silence, not putting it on the gram. They just ain't been posting the shit they've been doing. They've been doing it, but they ain't loud with it. They was just moving in silence. Now we get the loudmouth motherfucker in the squad. Somehow he became the leader of the squad, and he just, we gonna do this, and this. Everybody's getting tagged. He the wildest nigga on the block, and that's what we got in office. The wildest nigga on the block.
It is funny because I have a few Canadian friends. We're all in a group chat and shit. It's like we're just all chirping each other, but like there's an underlining of like this shit's kind of serious and it sucks for everybody involved.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker remember the Tony Hawk meme? Where the motherfucker was crying as Wesley Snipes. And then, like, when I see Tony Hawk in the race war and have to kill him.
Yeah.
They chopped that shit out. So when I see Dylan trade war. That should have me geeking.
That's funny.
That should have me geeking. Shout out to Brett.
That's funny. I mean, like, can we even travel to Canada and Mexico now? Like, what is the tension high when we go across the border? It's like, are we getting ice grilled? Are we about to get lined? What's going on? Are they targeted? What the fuck is going on?
That's the shit too. Is like motherfuckers was chirping Canada saying you guys are still going to vacation in Florida, blah blah blah. We gonna stop going to Cancun?
We gonna stop going to Tulum?
Like, what are we talking about, yo? What are we talking about?
Yeah, because we ain't got that. We ain't got that over here.
Nah, we don't.
We don't got that over here.
I don't know how many times you been to Florida, but shit ain't that.
Yeah, nah.
Shit ain't that.
It's getting wicked, man. And war, dog.
Nobody want that shit. Everybody needs to figure it out.
I'm talking like any kind of war y'all want. Combat, cyber, terrorists.
All right. Last political, John, because I'm sick of talking about this shit and nobody really cares. It's just stupid. The Trump meeting with Zelensky from Ukraine and JD Vance, that shit was fucking pathetic. I don't know how people were championing that. It was fucking gross.
Yeah.
Even if you're in that position where you can say you need us, you don't have to bitch somebody in front of a bunch of people. That shit is corny.
That was definitely one of those conversations where you like, it's no way we should see all this shit.
We don't need to see this.
We shouldn't see this.
That shit is whack.
The conversation you have in front of everybody, in front of the world.
It's literally bullying, dog. You never said thank you. Now I said thank you a bunch of times. Well, you didn't say thank you this meeting, so I got to suck you off every time I fucking see you, dog. No, that's what you're doing it for, so you can get a fucking pat on the back. This shit is weird. What
okay, how do you think they look to their base?
To their base, Trump and Vance. They loved it. They were like, about time we had a fucking president that bullies them and plays hardball and doesn't cut no shit. That's the whole professionalism shit I'm talking about. That shit don't fly at your job. It shouldn't fly when the fucking president does it. That shit's unprofessional. It's no fucking class. That's not how you want your kids to act. If you do, you're a fucking loser. That shit is weird, dog.
The craziest shit, though, Ukraine president had the craziest bar. Y'all enjoying this beautiful ocean for now.
Yep.
And that's what set them the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
And humbly speaking, as an American, we do. We got all this water.
Love it.
Keeping us away from all this bullshit.
We had it until we alienated Canada and Mexico.
Exactly. Until we want to beef with the neighbors, man. Back to the beef.
There's one reason we should fucking take it a little easy on Canada and Mexico. It's at their allies, and they won't let fucking Russia or China build bases over there.
Yep. And then next thing you know, Russia's building a base in Toronto.
What are we talking about, dog?
Yeah, I got 100 billion for you. Let us build this shit right here, right next to her.
And that shit was uncomfortable to watch. I didn't enjoy it at all. I didn't like how they talked to him. And the reporter going, hey, why don't you wear a suit? He's in war, dog. Yeah, this motherfucker is in war. They lost like 200,000 people already. You know how fucking crazy it would look like if fucking 5 of my friends are shooting it out just got killed and I come on a pod with a fucking tux on like everything's straight?
And for real, I don't even know y'all. Y'all might be trying to get me here. I got that.
That shit is weird. That shit, I don't like that bully ball shit. That shit is corny. I never liked that shit. Most of the tough motherfuckers I know don't bully. They would never do that shit. Motherfuckers not trying to embarrass you in front of your friends, in front of your bitch, in front of the world. That shit is corny. Grow the fuck up, loser.
Then I even felt bad because bro was on Twitter apologizing and shit.
Corny, dog.
Like, damn, y'all got to do the apologizing to like, I'm ready for peace. But I'm like, oh, this looks crazy, dog. And it was just like, as an American, it was just like, we just look nuts. We always look nuts. Well, not always. This what? It's been less than 60 days? About 60 days? The inauguration, what, the 6th, the 7th? Whatever it is, it ain't been long. We look crazy. Every day we looking crazier and crazier. And the shit don't look like it's getting any easier for us. Yeah, traveling outside the country gonna be a bitch because where are you from? America. That's what we about to get.
All right, so the story came out about this hazing incident where this kid ended up dying. Did you see anything about that? I'm trying to look up his name. I don't want to misspeak on it.
I briefly seen that. I believe he was punched in his chest.
That's what I was looking at. Yep. So Louisiana college student dies, 20 years old, Southern University at A&M College, off-campus hazing event. Apparently, he got punched in the chest, collapsed, and then they transported him to a couple different locations until they finally took him to the hospital where he died.
Damn, so he was alive.
I guess he was alive. I don't know if they really know or not. This hazing shit has always been weird as fuck to me.
Yeah.
That shit is weird. Oh, you remember back in the day, we were young, but I think it was at UD. Maybe it wasn't, but I had heard about it, where they made this kid drink water until like he kind of died, like he drowned pretty much.
Nah, hell no.
He chugged gallons and gallons and gallons of water, and eventually it poisons you if you drink too much. He died. But it feels like every year there's some weird hazing, like John. That shit is that y'all aren't in a gang, yo. You don't gotta jump these motherfuckers in. You're not about to be in no life or death situations with your fucking frat brothers. Like this shit is weird. Be like everybody else. Fucking pick your friends off how they act. You fucking weirdos. Like if a motherfucker join your frat, have a 3-strike policy. This motherfucker's pillow talking. Strike 1. This motherfucker is weird. Strike 2. This motherfucker ain't fight when we was at the bar. Strike 3. He's out of here. You don't gotta punch these motherfuckers in the chest till they fucking die. Or my one man's told me, I called you, I told you about that shit because I always ask about the white hazing shit because it's always a little freaky.
Yeah. Shit.
My man's told me that they had to stand in line with hoodies on, with their hoods down, and chug beers until they threw up. When they wanted to throw up, they had to look to the right, throw up in the hoodie. The man next to him had to put the hood on with the throw up on it, chug his fucking beers until he had to throw up, do that shit in the other hood, and then the motherfucker, whoever has the most hoods up at the end wins. What the fuck are we trying to do here?
Nah, man.
That shit is crazy.
I don't know if I want to be a part of anything that much.
I don't want friends that bad. It's bad enough you got to pay your fees to join the shit.
Yeah.
It's already bad enough. And I'm not in the frat. I don't know, like, are the connections that good? Because I know plenty of motherfuckers in frats that's broke. Get them some jobs. Get your brother some fucking jobs. This motherfuckers still out here with their frat gear from fucking 2012. Get these motherfuckers some jobs if the connections is that cool. They beating each other up and shit. Shit is weird, dog.
Yeah, my shit, like, I get it. You want to, I guess, haze. But when they get physical, that's when the shit get weird to me. Like, I can understand, like, oh, you making everybody shave their head, shave their eyebrows. They got to wear this. They got to sing song. Whatever the fuck you got. Whatever. I ain't
do the regular rookie hazing shit. Motherfucker got to bring coffee to the brothers every fucking day for 2 months.
Cool.
Motherfucker got to clean up after the party every party for freshman year. You got to play doorman. You got to do this shit. You got to do inconvenient shit, not unsafe shit. That shit is weird.
And once it gets physical, that's when I'm like, bro, you want this shit that bad? Like, this ain't, like you said, it's not a gang. Y'all not banging on niggas.
It's not a gang.
What are y'all doing?
You taking this shit too serious. And we're both not in frats, obviously, so I guess we don't really get it. And if you join a frat, like, more power to you. I mean, if you strategically join a frat because you want the connections for jobs and shit afterwards, smart move. It's not a bad move. It's like doing a bunch of internships. If you join it because you want a brotherhood of friends, because you don't have family like that, or maybe you don't make friends that good, that's dope. I make friends easy, so I can't relate to that kind of struggle. But I'm not letting some. I remember a motherfucker joined a frat and they cracked his ribs when they was jumping him in like a gang. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Come on, yo.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Oh, yeah.
Shit is weird. Shit
is weird. To my understanding, you can't fight back.
No, you're getting.
What are we doing?
I'm cool. Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. And then you end up killing a little motherfucker that's a drumline major and shit. And now you look stupid as shit because he's dead for no fucking reason.
And then
he's literally dead because he wanted friends. That's corny, dog.
Even worse, they gonna shut down the whole shit. All right, y'all bugging the fuck out. That shit dead. Matter of fact, whole campus, that shit dead. Y'all suspended.
Dead. You can't even have a frat no more. That shit dead. That shit is corny. The throw up shit, that's fucking gross. All right, ain't nobody dying from that.
Nah. Nah, you might throw up from it, but you ain't dying yet.
That shit is corny. So figure out a new way to
They
get
might die. You said they had to drink till they threw up, right?
Yeah, that's right. They could get alcohol intox. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they could. That shit is stupid too. All that shit is dumb. And don't fall for the peer pressure. I'm not gonna say you weird motherfuckers because bro just died. But
yeah.
If somebody wants you to do something uncomfortable for friendship, no.
Yeah, that ain't your friend. No. And that's cool.
You can do some uncomfortable shit for your friend after you have the friendship. That's fine. You gotta do some shit you don't like for a friend, then you friends. But I'm not about to do some shit to make me uncomfortable to become your friend.
Yeah,
what the fuck are we talking about?
No, that's some fucking elementary.
And it's only in these situations where people act like it's normal. Like, if my man's was like, get in the car and drive me while I rob this bank, or we're not gonna be friends, and I was like, oh, I need the friendship, people will call me a dickhead.
Yeah.
Call me a dickhead. Like, what the fuck, you following ass weirdo boy?
And then even in the situation, so it happens, he collapses. Immediately you feel like a dickhead. Immediately, yo. Oh, why you punch him that hard? I thought we was punching niggas. Like, what, dog? Like, what are we doing? What? And then you all look stupid. And then it's just a wrap. You seen that movie on Netflix, Burning Sands?
No, but I heard people mention it multiple times.
Same type of situation in that. And it's just like, you watching it, I'm watching it, and I'm like, that's some dumbass. Like, they literally just, this situation right here died for nothing. Nothing. Shit's dumb. Shit's fucked up. Feel bad for the family. Apparently the dad was whatever he was pledging to be. I think they said he was a retired cop as well. So, he coming for blood in that situation. It's just a bad situation all around. Everybody in that situation about to take the dumbest L so early in their life. They didn't even get out of college before they could do some stupid shit.
And now you got to live with the guilt that you killed somebody.
How do you? Yeah, it ain't like they planned to kill. Like, nah, you
got to live with that shit. You was on an ego power trip. You try to. I'm a senior. You're a weirdo, and now you got to live with that. Congrats. While we're shaming people for doing crimes, the fella that accidentally killed the guy, or did kill the guy, but accidentally killed his daughter.
Bad jump.
What the fuck are we doing, yo?
Bad jump.
What are we doing? When did this shit become cool to be so fucking reckless? That shit is weird. These motherfuckers are weird. Everybody needs to get it together. Can we go back to let's get some fucking money? Make getting money cool? This shit is fucking weird.
That's what a lot of this shit seems like it's never about. It never seems like it's even that situation with the guy and his daughter, they didn't even rob him. They just killed him. Like, it wasn't it was just, you really can't make sense of the shit. I mean, granted, we don't know what it was about, but at the same time, it's like, is it ever? I mean, we fucking grown now, but is it worth it? Deep enough to have to go kill the nigga?
Yeah, is it worth it? And look, here's the flip side of it is the guy could have did some wild shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That other guy shooting the guy could have not seen the baby in the car.
Yeah, the windows was tinted.
But it was a baby in the car, so now you gotta live with it.
And then you living with that. You killed the kid.
Now you gotta live with that shit. Even if you don't go to jail. I don't know how you live with that shit. This shit ain't Snowfall.
Nah. Yeah, just a shitty past week, actually.
Yeah, just a bunch of dog shit
happening. In the mainstream, I guess.
Something fun?
Let's do it.
Jim Jones versus Cameron versus Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
Fucking good times.
Yeah.
So Jim Jones went on the Breakfast Club last week, and he kind of aired out a little more grievances with Cameron. Pretty much said, hey, bud, you beat me out of the versus shit. You did some back-end deal where you got steak. We only got paid. You're a fucking snake, essentially. To which Cameron responded text messages that Jim Jones had sent him saying, I just really want this opportunity. It's not even about the money. I really want to perform here. So-and-so, so-and-so. So I think Jim Jones looks like a liar there a little bit. Mm-hmm. But at one point, Jim Jones says, I think we can bet $5 million. I'll box your fucking head off. This shit got wild fast.
Yeah. And it's even weirder because granted, we don't know them really, but it seemed like it came out of nowhere. Like it's always been like rumblings. Oh, Cam and Jim don't get along, whatever. And it's like we never even knew what this shit was really about. And I don't know if it was the power dynamic of Dipset, if it was you didn't help me in XYZ situation, whatever it is, it's like when it comes to like rap groups, it don't seem like they just never last, which is weird. I mean, granted, you got like the Locks, you want to count the Roots, the Clips, they brothers, so that might not count. But you got your squads that keep it together, but for the most part, it just seemed like this shit always end in bullshit. And for Dipset to be as big as they was, and for it to go like this, and now it's like every week y'all fucking going back and forth. It's all right, dog. What is going like y'all legends, y'all it's weird. It's weird. It's just like not aging gracefully as it should. Like it should never be a question of Jim and Cam is cool. It should have just we shouldn't know about this shit. Just like with the Trump and Ukraine president, we shouldn't certain shit we shouldn't know about.
I don't know, honestly. I got nothing. I think I'd be curious to see what the success rate is when you mix friends and money and business all together. It seems like it never works out. I'm sure there is. And then I think there's another dynamic of it where Cam was in the position of power for a while there. So I'm sure I don't want to say there's some resentment because I don't know Jim Jones. It seems like he's doing well. But yeah, I hate to see it. That the Ocho Cinco Cameron beef is something I wasn't familiar with, and then I saw Cameron fucking ether him. Apparently, Ocho Cinco went on Stephen A. Smith and said he had a little meat and he bought a new one. That's
the fuck is going on out here?
Said apparently Ocho Cinco had a conversation with Stephen Smith and said he was knocking a bitch down. He couldn't reach the bottom, so he went and grabbed a new dick.
Come on, dog.
Swag, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
The fuck is going on out here?
And then I guess Chad Johnson had said something about Cam, talking about he was coming for a spot years ago. And Cam really went on it like a fucking heater and pretty much was like, dog, you made me uncomfortable with your conversation with Stephen A. Smith. I don't fuck with you. You're a weirdo, and you've got a known track record for beating bitches up.
I saw you. Like, you want to respond to that?
I said, did Cam step over the line a little bit there?
I mean, honestly, once you bring up somebody's name, the shit fair game.
Okay.
You said his name, so he gonna respond however you want to respond. You can't really blame somebody for responding a certain way. I mean, I guess we could say the same thing about, again, the politics shit, how Trump responded to the beautiful ocean comment, but when somebody say you shit or try to call you out on something, once you do it, you gotta accept whatever comes with that. And Cam went for the jugular and didn't hold back.
Yeah, I don't know. You got anything else? You want to go on to listener questions?
Yeah, let's go to questions, man.
All right. See what we got here this week. All right. Dex sent me a few. Jade sent me a few. Shout out to them. Okay. Last time you got in a fist fight, do you remember?
When I moved back here, 7th, 8th grade.
I love this story.
It's been forever for me.
What happened, bro?
Which one?
I like the chain snatch story.
The chain snatch one was I was younger. That was my first one.
So
yeah, he's talking about my first one when I was in maybe first grade, second grade. I just came back from South Street, probably like the day before. My mom and dad had got me this chain, gold chain, or not gold, it was silver, and I had this dragon on it, and it was a little dragon pendant and shit. She was hard. And then I go to the park, and this little kid grabbed my shit. Grabbed my chain. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even register what was going on. But he yanked the shit. Boom, pops. Boom. I'm like, oh, shit. I ain't say that, obviously, but then I just had to chase him. I could see the shit so vivid. It's funny because in Iron Hill, they had like these like wooden fences. That's beside the point. But anyway, I'm chasing him to like the fence. And I just I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I'm in my real first fight. Boom. Get my chain is broke. Walking back home, like, how the fuck I'm about to tell my mom and dad? Like, y'all just got me this shit. And I just never said nothing.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it was like my last one so long ago. It was really like a situation of people testing me, like, we don't know you, you're not from around here, you're a Virginia South boy, blah blah. And I guess like after that, I handled myself the way I was supposed to, and nobody fucked with me.
Good thing they didn't know how far south you were from, or you would have had to fight a couple times. I think it's been like 7-8 years for me. Deal breaker in relationships.
Deal breaker in relationships. You go first.
I don't even know. You know what I don't like though is when girls do the mad about something shit, but act like they're not mad. That's something I don't deal with.
That's funny. With that with me, I mean I don't really trip off that, but I the way I am in relationships, I'm like, okay, you're not if you're gonna act like you don't.
Tell me old as shit. Is it something bothering you, bitch? Just say it. The fuck is like what the fuck is we doing here? It's pretty.
I'm gonna let you be mad. I'm not asking. I'm not asking.
So you just it's gonna be a cold war in the crib for 3 days.
You mad. You don't want to? Okay, you're not mad. All right, bet. You ain't mad. All right, I'm gonna go do my thing. Deal breaker. I ain't never really had like a certified like this is this. Then no. I will say something that I don't like is one of my pet peeves is just touching my shit and not putting back where you got it.
Okay, that's fair enough. This is a good one. We probably should have brought up.
You lose my laptop or you use my charger, but now I gotta hunt you down and find my shit. Like, where's my shit?
Yeah, but that's a good one.
As far as deal breakers, I don't really have them. If I
the
like
older I get, though, the less I think there's clear cut deal breakers on shit outside of like the obvious. This one we probably should have had as a topic. I didn't think about it. Anthony Edwards, deadbeat dad or man of his word?
Deadbeat dad or man? Ant?
Yeah, Anthony Edwards.
Man of his word.
Man of his word.
I do get the perspective of the woman, like, you did the act, it is what it is. But also, if somebody telling you they don't want the kid, they don't want nothing to do with it, you gotta respect it. But I also ain't saying you gotta kill it. But don't expect them to show up.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna pay her, and more power to him. It's not fair to the kid in that aspect of it. Like, it sucks for the kid, but like I guess they're both at fault there. But I did see another lady came out, I guess the mother of his son, and was like, yeah, he's not involved in his life either. So it's kind of weird that he picks and chooses who he wants to be dad for. So if it's that aspect and he's just running around dumping in bitches and being like, oh, I dumped in, you get an abortion or I won't have anything to do with you, that shit is weird.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point it's like, bro, just get a vasectomy. That shit can be reversed, rock out.
Pull out if you want.
Yeah.
Not that
it's a
hard.
good method. It works.
It's not hard to pull out. It's not.
Yeah.
It's like if people.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
That shit is weird, actually. Are there any decisions in life you wouldn't allow your child to make themselves? All of them?
As a child?
Was there any decisions in your life you wouldn't allow your child to make as themselves as a child? Ear piercing, schools, diet, etc.
It's kind of a tough question. I feel like there isn't one, but I do feel like they need to be discussed. And I guess we could talk about it. But if you want your ears pierced, dog, rock out. My thing mainly for real is if you handling your business, bro, rock out. Once your business stop being as far as school and how you acting outside of the crib, or like you can't be like disrespectful and shit. Like, as long as you ain't doing none of that shit, I'm cool. Do what the fuck you want, honestly.
Are you signing off on a tattoo early?
If the motherfucker got straight A's, bro, get a tattoo, dog.
15, 16, you like, fuck it?
Yeah.
14?
Nah, that's 16.
Shout out to Jamel. My man had a tattoo in the 8th grade. Shit was fire. 7th grade. My man's had a tattoo. His cousin died. He got a memorial tattoo, 7th grade. Swag him out. Ear piercings, I wouldn't give a fuck about. Schools, they have no input on, don't give a fuck, unless it's a situation where they go to school and are like, I hate it, and they have an example of why they hate it.
That's like, yo, I want to go to this fucking artsy school. You're going to be like, nah.
I'm not letting them make that decision themselves.
All right, so if they got the option to go to Votex, you're not going to let them pick which one they want to go to?
No.
We did.
Okay.
So you're not gonna let them pick what school they want to go to.
Okay, and looking back on it, I probably should have been at Glasgow.
What's the fucking deciding factor on why they can't pick the school?
I don't know. It just seems like it's too important of a decision.
Okay. And again, like I said,
I don't think kids if it's something super important, I don't necessarily think that your priorities at 14 for choosing a school will be beneficial to where you end up at 19 when you're about to go to college or 19 about to work.
But also I prefaced it by saying if they handling their business.
Fair enough.
If you're not, then yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's fair. Here's another trendy topic. Parents in poly relationship, should they keep that away from the children? I'm guessing this is referencing Neo.
Yeah.
Because Neo said he has his kids around all his girlfriends. I think he has like 3 or 4 girlfriends, maybe wives.
I don't know their ages, but I would expect you to be a little transparent in the situation. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it 3 ladies in here? I don't know how young they are. If they don't understand, it ain't nothing to talk about. But if they can understand it, then an explanation should be given.
My kids Your kids don't get to dictate the kind of relationships I'm in. As long as Neo ain't on no kinky shit, he can introduce all 3 of his girlfriends.
3 ladies in the crib?
I'm saying I would. Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't hide it. I don't think there's anything wrong with him having 3, 4 wives if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Power to him. Have a blast. As long as it's not like that's it. It's not a Diddy party. I don't know what the fuck did somebody got to hide that for.
Yeah.
If your dad got fucking 3 wives, more power to him. If your mom got 3 husbands, more power to him. As long as it's not abusive, anything that can be a detriment to the child. There's only one role here, motherfucker. Provide a safe environment for the kid. You do that, sick.
Yeah, ain't nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, sick. That shit. Everything else, who gives a fuck?
Let them rock out.
He can't be cool with friends. I don't even understand this. Can you be cool with a friend's ex's new partner?
I understand it. A friend's ex's new partner?
That's what I'm saying. So if I'm not about to be friends with my friend's ex in the first place, I wouldn't even know their new partner.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I'm not hanging out with any of my friends' exes. I'm not doing it.
No.
Not a thing.
Yeah, nah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Not a thing. Another one. Some of these questions I won't be like really understanding. Like, how do you determine who is in your tribe? I guess that's like your friend group.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, time, relationship. People I mess with, honestly, like if we friends, we friends. I don't have a determining factor. Like, you don't have to do anything out. Just be present as you. I don't got a crazy thing as friends. Like, my friends is few and far in between. So
people overcomplicate life, dog.
Yeah. Just show up. Shit.
It's like, dog, I don't give a fuck how long I've known you. I don't give a fuck if we grew up next to each other. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. How do I determine my friend group or my tribe? Do you treat me well? Do I treat you well? Do I enjoy being around you? You enjoy being around me? Dope.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
You treat the people around me nice. I treat the people around you nice. We're friends. Welcome to the friend group.
Yeah.
Fuck is we talking about?
Yeah.
That's the shit my motherfucker's like, well, I know him, bro, since I was 10. I gotta be friends. No, the fuck you don't.
Yeah.
No, the fuck you don't. Oh, but we've been friends since 8th grade. We did all this shit in high school. We've been through so much. They're a scumbag now. Stop hanging out with them, dog. Not hard. This shit not hard. Shit is not hard. Last listener question. This is a funny one. How do you deal with family drama that you're not involved in directly?
Act like I ain't hear it.
Oh, I gas it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I always be like, damn. Like, I listen. I get it. I'll get it from one person and be like, okay. And then I hear from the next person, be like, did you hear about? Nah, I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know about it. And if they go in or they be like, yeah, I don't get involved in that shit. That's y'all shit.
I usually play opposite sides to whoever I'm talking to.
Yeah, I ain't picking sides. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Usually, like if somebody's like, yeah, say example, like I hate Richie because he did this, this, this. I'm like, but what if he thought this, this, this? He probably didn't mean that. And then if I'm talking to Richie, he's like, yeah, I hate so and so because they did that. I'm like, well, how do you know they thought like I always try to do that shit? I used to be a lot bigger on trying to like mend them shits. Now I'm kind of like, oh, you motherfuckers is crazy.
Yeah, I ain't got no horse in the race. Y'all beefing, that ain't got shit to do with me. I'm chilling.
You motherfuckers is crazy. Random thoughts?
Random thought. Atlanta PD. I guess 2 kids were killed last summer. I guess following a Little Baby music video, during the Baby music video, whatever it was. It was killed by 2 other kids, I guess you could say, teenagers, and they're trying to pin the reason behind it on Lil Baby. And it's interesting because it's like, well, it's not interesting. It's fucked up because it's like, yo, I'm from this neighborhood. I claimed something at that time. And just because these kids claim something don't mean they affiliated with me or I told them to do whatever they did. So that's like, we got the views from the chair squad and we got this whole neighborhood and 2 people that live in the neighborhood that we don't even know go do something, but they claim views from the chair because they from this neighborhood. Now we implicated for that shit. That's what it sounded like to me. And it's like, that shit fucked up. It was last weekend. Damn. Well, he changed the name of his label from 4PF to, I think, Glass Window. So he's trying to get away from that whole image because, like I said, a lot of people just start claiming that shit, and it's like, yo, I don't even know these people. Like, it's beyond him at this point, and it's a fucked up situation. And they try and book him for the murder of 2 kids, and I think it's fucked up. And it seemed like it's something that he couldn't have prevented or helped.
Remember when everybody changed it from Murder Inc. to Inc.?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Random thought. John Cena turned heel, which means he turned into a bad guy last weekend for the first time in his 20 years. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. Let me tune into the event next day following, thinking like it'll be some NWO shit, like kind of cool. And it was nothing about it, like a small monologue in the beginning. And I got like 10 minutes in. I was like, I'm a fucking loser for watching this. This isn't fun. It's very stupid. I hate myself. So random thought, wrestling still sucks. It's not fun. It's awful. That's my random thought.
Random thought, Jeff Hardy did come back last week
to the WWE.
Yeah, he wrestled on like the low budget program. Not low budget, but like if they had a G League, he wrestled on NXT. And I seen a funny video on Twitter. And it was like, Jeff Hardy is every black kid's favorite wrestler. And I honestly don't know what it is.
That's the shit. But that's one of them Jones where y'all try to claim, and it's everybody, dog. Every little kid loves
he's literally like the I don't know what it was, but he was literally all our favorite wrestler, dog.
Everybody's, dog. Every fucking buddy's, dog.
Hey, nah, we claiming Jeff.
You can't steal our cool whites, dog. That shit don't work like that.
I think that's what it is. Just because he was cool.
That's fine. Jeff got like 5 DUIs. You can have them.
That's fine. We'll take that.
That's cool.
He was cool as shit. He was our guy, dog.
He knows how to play.
But he was really he was the cool and he was the blacks people champ.
The who?
The blacks.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Views from
Till next time. Shout out to Jeff Hardy.